right, man, there we go. Hey guys, this is Percy Moore coming to you, changing mindsets, changing situations, and I have a great friend of mine with me, and I'm out of breath because I just started running. But anyway, look, check this out. I wanted to come to you guys today on my wall to introduce you to a great friend of mine. We're not affiliated in any business together, but we are affiliated with the exact same mindset when it comes to helping people. So I want to introduce you guys to my friend Chad. Ask that and give me a second to catch my breath. Cause like I said, I just ran back down here. I pushed time a little bit too close today. But today, me and Chad's going to talk about mindset and personal development. And Chad, I'm fixing to try to send this over to you to learn. Never stop learning. Today, another thing I noticed that me and Chad has in common, we both like wearing hats, and we like the movies. But guys, take notes to what we're fixing to talk about. And take notes to what we're fixing to talk about. Right. I'm trying to get off of my wall because I'm hearing myself talk back. But Chad, I want you to introduce yourself, man, to the listeners, man. Let them know a little bit about you. Like I say, me and Chad actually met on Facebook, so I'm going to let Chad talk to you guys for a minute.
All right. Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Hey, I just want to appreciate Percy for inviting me on here. It's been awesome connecting with him over the years. I don't even know how long we've been really, connected, but he asked me to jump on here. A little bit about myself. I've been an entrepreneur pretty much since I was a teenager. I actually got in trouble for selling candy bars in class, and because we had a school store, and they didn't want to take profit away from the store. Then I almost didn't graduate high school. I actually my real quick, on the first day of my senior year, I actually had my dad passed away, and I became really rebellious and almost didn't graduate high school. Was skipping. They found out that I wasn't really had a job, and you know how you get like those co-op credits. They found out about that, and like completely failed me out of like 2 classes. So so I had to go to summer school, and I was trying to sell donuts to the kids in the class. I'd go pick up a thing of donuts every day to sell, and these kids were trying to steal my donuts, and got in a little altercation, went down to the principal's office, and he told me that if I get in any more trouble, they're going to kick me out of summer school, and I wouldn't have graduated. And so I ended up pulling it together and ended up graduating. And but that was kind of like the starting point of my entrepreneurship. And I then got into real estate and direct sales, where I did door-to-door for a little bit, selling vacuums and lawn care. And then I got into a network marketing company called Thousands and Thousands of Leads, became extremely burnt out marketing company, and basically became, for 2 years, just played video games. And it basically just took over my life. And then I became like completely like depressed because the video games were, people say that you get hooked in video games when you have nothing going on in your life, or if you don't have any achievement going on in your life, if you're not, achieving something going on, you get sucked into these games because they give you false feeling of achievement. And when that was over, I became really depressed and actually kind of just down in the hole, right? And I actually found a mentor that helped me pull out of that hole. And then I got back into the direct sales business, selling cable, AT&T Uverse, and CenturyLink Prism. And I'd actually travel. And I traveled down to Florida, and I was working selling CenturyLink cable down there, making pretty decent money. I had a few $2,000 weeks, but they didn't pay me yet. And but I was sitting in front of this guy, and he's making $80,000 a month. And I'm listening to him, and he was telling me his story of his lifestyle. And he was telling me how he had to drive 2 hours every day to work and 2 hours back. And the only vacation he ever got was, going to see one of our other sales offices. And that just didn't seem like freedom to me. And I always had this dream of being able to run my business from the beach and being able to live wherever I want, work when I want to work, and kind of have that freedom lifestyle. And that was not freedom to me. And I immediately quit that job and end up going and living, because they had my housing too. So I was living in the house with a couple other people that were selling, and so they kicked me out of there, and I had to go live in a hotel, and end up launching my internet business from that hotel, ended up making enough money to make it to get a plane ticket back to Michigan before they paid me, and ended up launching my business. 6 months later, I had my first $4,150 day, leveraged that into an $8,000 month, and I've now made multiple six figures just from that one story and that one push, and just being able to go all out. And that's I guess the mindset if I can instill in you, is that no matter what you do, is you have to work like all the in this industry, all your money and your energy and everything, if you're going to make any good money in this, it's all front loaded. And I have a good friend. He did a speech. I did an event, a personal event of my own, where we charge $500 to $1,500 to come to the event. And we had other speakers, and I actually had my best friend speaking at it, and he did a really cool speech where he was talking about, and these are actually just drop cards. These are $100, bills. I don't know if you're familiar with these, but he was like, you gotta put in the money on the front, or so the time and the effort in the front end. So it's like he said, work, and then you get a little bit of money. Right. And then you work, and you get a little bit more money. And then you work, and you get a bunch more money. Right. And then you're eventually, you're just getting money without necessarily doing the work. You're getting this passive residuals, and you still have to do maintenance. You still have to keep your team around. You still have to recruit. You still have to keep people motivated. You got to do all that, and it's all about that upfront work and the launch. Right, the launch is the biggest thing. There's another guy out there. He makes $1 million a month in network marketing. His name is, and it's escaping me, the dude in the coffee thing. Do you know him, Percy?
No, I don't know him personally. I haven't met him, but I've heard.
Holton Bugs, right? Holton Bugs. If you ever watch, go on YouTube and search Holton Bugs launch plan, and he talks about how to launch your business. Now, the what to do isn't as important as the mindset. What he does is he contacts all of his big leaders, and he gets them on a call, and then he gets them all hyped up, and he's like, I'm having another call in 2 hours. You need to bring 10 people. If you don't bring 10 people, don't even show up. And then he gets them to bring them on, and then the next call gets bigger, and it's 100 people or whatever. And he's like, hey, I'm having another call at 1 p.m. Get all your people on that call. I'm launching. We're getting people started. If you're ready to go, go now, right? Most people have to wait a week to get somebody ready for a call, and that's just the wrong mindset to have. And so you got to have that launch plan. Losers join a business, winners launch a business, and they go all freaking out when they launch that business, right? Yeah, definitely. Man, that's a lot of powerful information that you just shared, man. Like I say, a lot of people really don't understand that, mindset is the key. That's where it all starts at. You in order to get what you want in life, it starts in your mind. And I was listening to another young lady yesterday, very successful. She had asked the question about
should we ever stop learning? She told a person to stop learning because that's all they're doing is learning. They're not applying anything that they learn. And it's like with me, if you don't apply it, what good is it to learn it? That's just being knowledge on ice, man. It's frozen knowledge. You can go nowhere with it. And like I say, I'm like knowledge, planet, take action. You got the knowledge. You're listening to a lot of great leaders. You're in the books learning everything. You're watching videos and stuff and you're learning. But when are you going to plan out what you're going to do with it? When are you going to take action with it? To me, taking the action part is what a lot of people are leaving out. That they are hearing, they can watch this video that we're talking about mindset and, talking about getting busy. But if you don't take action, it's not going to do you any good. And I feel that one of the keys to that is so many people miss out even on getting personal development. A lot of people are like, I don't need any personal development. I've actually had a lady tell me that I don't need any personal development. If you want, I feel that you got to have personal development. Personal development is very, very key as well, because if you don't get it here, how are you going to bring it out? It starts with you, man. Like I say, Steve Schultz, even Bill Andreoli, Les Brown, and of course Zig Ziglar, who haven't heard of him. All of those are some very powerful people when it comes to networking, and I put all of them up there the same. But one thing they're going to tell you is you got to take action on what it is that you want. Without taking action, it's not going to happen. Too many people focus on the negative things in their life. So that's where the personal development come in at. You got to get your mindset right. You got to go after what you want. You can't let negative people hold you back. Kind of like Chad, I was more or less the quiet person in school until, I got my buttons pushed. And like I say, but outside of school, I was a totally different person. School, I wanted to learn. And I'm like, this is the type of knowledge and education that my parents got. I see what type of money and income they're making. But I want better than that. I want to be able to do the things that my parents are not doing. I want to be able to help more people. I want to be able to start different businesses a different way. So it started with me with changing my mindset. I had to get more personal development. I had to get more mindset training. So, to me, that's very key. Personal development is key. Mindset is key. Following the right circle is definitely key, because you have a lot of people that don't want you to have what you want out of life. So you got to definitely watch out for that. And it's not per se to say that you don't want to be friends with them or you're knocking their friendship. No, you just separating yourself from the negative sides of your friends to go after what you want. And who knows, by you changing all of that, you may change them as well. That's how I've been looking at it, man. So, Chad, man, I appreciate everything that you have shared on this call. A lot of people, they feel like, man, people are automatically coming in this world with money, but they don't. And you've already shared that with them. How do you think as far as personal development? Is that very key? Do that plays a big key in your life?
Yeah, of course, man. I do. I find that there's like kind of different types of person about, like, because there's, business development where, I have a lot of online courses that I purchased that, that have really helped me break through and get the skill set that I need in my business. And then, then there's like the mindset of like, motivation, right? Where you like, you're getting motivated to kind of take action. Zig Ziglar says something interesting. He's like, motivation's kind of like bathing. You got to do it every day. I feel this is what I do, and I think you need like a ritual, right? You need a ritual. So this is my ritual, or one of my rituals, right? So I wake up every day. I wrote out my perfect day. So, and I encourage anybody to do this, right? Is you got you know, and you probably wouldn't read this because it's like, it's decoded in my own personal chicken scratch. But this is my perfect day describing, the where I want to be, my vision for my life, where I want to be in like pretty good in like detail. Like it goes down to like my shower, my beach, my yacht, my plane, my helicopter, everything, right? And so I read that every day. And then I actually have so I believe personally have your own like ritual. So this is my vision board. And so I basically, I actually run so it's good to have like some exercise in the morning. So, and when I went to Tony Robbins, they taught me to sort of just even run in place, right? To be able to run in place. And so I actually run in place and look at my vision board, and then I have affirmations or declarations that I've created for myself, and I play them on. So I have the recording of it. I have it planned. I have some motivational music here. I'll show you the music that I play. And this is just, it gets me in the best.
In a good mood, man, when you have that music.
Yeah. So this is the song. So I have this playing in the background. It's like powerful music. And then I'll even show you. I don't care. No big deal. This is my vision. My name is Chad Oxton. There you go. And so that goes on for like 6 minutes or whatever, and I run at it. It's like, and after I'm done with that, I'm like in the best mood ever, and I'm just ready to conquer the day, right? You got to set up your day for like the best possible way ever, because if you're just rolling out of bed and you're like you're not setting yourself up for the day, right? And if you can get yourself in the right state and get things going.
Right. Now you do one thing different that I don't do. I actually write my affirmations down, and you spoke yours. That's something I want to try, and you said it with energy. So like to the people that's watching this, guys, you have different flavors of doing things, but they both work. But see, you can learn from each other. You never stop learning. You can learn from each other, but once you learn and apply it, this is a good book too. This is actually a mentor and a sponsor of mine. If you want to speak it, like I say, it's a book loaded with affirmations. Like I say, even within doing my own affirmations, I learned some affirmations from her. If you want to speak it, I do more. Like I say, I can connect you to her as well. Man, Chad, you just rock, man. Like I say, I've been following you a long time, and just the energy that you give people, you definitely help people open their eyes to seeing things a little bit different. Like I say, if you could do something, let me ask you this. I know you like making a difference in people's lives outside of helping people make money. For an example, what else would you like to help people do? What else would you like to do to make a difference?
Yeah, I like to help people break through their emotional like blocks and like their like challenges, because it's like money only goes so way. Like you can excuse me, you can have a ton of money and be stressed a bunch of money and not be like confident in yourself. You can have you could have a bunch of money and not have any self-expression, or be like all timid and like not really living life, right? Like those are things that happen, and I actually have a thing here at 12:30 that I got to jump on early, so I got to jump off here in like 5 minutes. But yeah, so those are the things I like to help people with. I do a personal development course. It's called Landmark. I definitely highly recommend it to anybody. It's super undervalued, like underpriced for what you get.
Right.
Like it's a 3.5 day event, and you won't be the same like coming out the other end. It's and if anybody can get if anybody can get that, go there, it's going to have a major impact on their life.
Right. Man, well, Chad, like I said, I know you got to run, brother. Man, I appreciate you. God bless you. I love you to life because, like I say, you just don't know how much you inspired me by the positive things that you posted on your wall. And, I tell people all the time, visit people's wall to see if they're positive. If they're positive, those are the as much, but definitely hang around positive people to get what you want out of life. So, brother, I appreciate it. We're going to see if we can get this recording to you. You can upload it to your phone. It's already linked to your page. So, man, hopefully your fans are listening and they can take a look and get some of this knowledge that you dropped on us today. Like I say, very key. Any closing remarks? Got any closing remarks, man?
Thanks for the invite. I really do appreciate it. Follow Percy, and if you want to follow me, just look me up, Chad Exted, Facebook. Always posting stuff, doing live streams. Got a lot of exciting stuff going on, and just appreciate you so much.
Oh man, you're more than welcome, guys. Follow this guy. He's tight. He's right. Like I say, he posts a lot of positive things. Chad, man, thanks for taking time out to join me today. And like I said, man, looking forward to some more of your posts. Have a good day, bro.
Bye.